Score-ohjelman yhteistyössä mukana Viaplay, Viasat, Sony, Matkapörssi, Electronic Arts, EA, Jack and Jones ja PlayStation.
I'm Jonathan Pelling from 2K Australia. I'm the creative director there. The sequel is basically taking place between Borderlands 1 and 2. So it's sort of filling the gap and we find out what happens to the characters before Borderlands 2. It's about Handsome Jack before he was Handsome Jack. He's just sort of a mid-level programmer working for Hyperion Corporation. He's got a hunch about something that's on the moon and he hires on some Vault Hunters to help him find whatever it is. Stuff kind of goes bad from there. And we learn about Handsome Jack's rise to power and infamy. The Borderlands franchise is incredibly rich with really interesting characters. For the Vault Hunters, we wanted to mine, some of the existing characters because they're so awesome and there's so much great stuff to work with. And also because we're sort of a prequel and about Jack's rise, we wanted to find some of his henchmen from Borderlands 2. And sort of dig into them and find out who they were and where they came from. So that's Wilhelm the Enforcer and Nisha the Lawbringer. As well, we also wanted to find someone who there was still a bit of a mystery about, and that you're not going to be too sure about where she ends up going at the end of the pre-sequel. And then of course there's Claptrap, and he just kind of had to happen, so we made it happen. In terms of secrets, we've got, it's a Borderlands game, so there's always going to be stuff to find, funny Easter eggs and things hidden around the world. I think a lot of the gear has also got some funny quirks. Some of the gear is kind of hidden away and you'll have to dig around to try and find it. Yeah, there's some really funny weapons and funny bits of gear that you can find as well. I think it's the amount of Australianism we brought. All of the characters on the moon are Australian. The moon is really like the outback. It's kind of wild and untamed and full of crazy, annoying Australian people.
With the kangaroos.
Yeah. So that's going to bring like a really unique kind of flavor to the game, and we're really excited for people to see that.
Score-ohjelman yhteistyössä mukana Viaplay, Viasat, Sony, Matkapörssi, Electronic Arts, EA, Jack and Jones ja PlayStation.